If you were to guess Casey Neistat's daily routine based solely on the video he shows you in his now ended daily vlog, you'd probably guess he spends about 30% of his time weaving through traffic on a boosted board, about 20% opening closed doors and walking into a room where a camera is already filming, 15% testing gadgets, 10% flying first class, 20% filming time lapses of cloud movement, 5% with his family, probably 0% sleeping, and 5% running near a large body of water while operating a drone. Now, I'm still not convinced he does any actual sleeping, but I do think if you think carefully about it, most of what he actually spends his time doing he doesn't show you in the vlog. For example, he doesn't show you like intimate moments with his wife and baby. He doesn't show you how much time he spends walking into a room, setting up a camera, pressing record, walking back out, shutting the door, walking back in, and then talking to the camera. He doesn't show you how much time he spent working in an app startup and having secret meetings with CNN and eventually selling that app for $25 million. And most of all, he doesn't show you the enormous amount of time he spends editing every day. Casey recently said that while he doesn't have any vices, he is addicted to helicopters. And as you've probably noticed, he takes a helicopter back and forth from Manhattan to the airport in order to save time and capture amazing sunset footage. It makes sense then that his other favorite obsession would be drones, because what is a drone other than a tiny helicopter? Here's a pie chart showing the percentage of the time that Casey wears sunglasses while on camera, which seems to be about 98%. Now, he does this not to look cool, but to create a really interesting illusion. By facing the camera, you assume that he's making eye contact with you. That is, his eyeballs are looking into the lens. But what's actually happening is that his sunglasses are hiding the fact that he's looking to the side at the monitor to watch the shot, to see what the footage looks like while he speaks. Now, I admit I was kind of late to the Casey bandwagon. I had never actually seen any of his videos until this past summer when my wife happened to be riding the elevator with him at VidCon and ended up in the vlog.
What do you think?
It looks great.
You got a little lost out in Disneyland there.
I started watching him after that, and his videos really rekindled my excitement about YouTube. The stuff that he does, the way he captured and shared his life in the vlog was so innovative, it just made me excited about the medium. Speaking of wives, one thing that makes me a little uncomfortable in his vlogs are those like close-up lingering shots of Candace wearing a bikini. Now, I assume she's fine with it, which is totally cool, but it just makes me feel like kind of a voyeur. Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to be seeing this. The thing that he does not linger on, however, are his own words. He often does not finish his own. At the time he shut down the vlog, each new video was getting an average of about 2 million views, which is extraordinary. Just to give you context compared to traditional media, Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 12, the most recent season, was getting an average of about 1.5 million views. The Daily Show with Trevor Noah gets just over 1 million views per day. Here's another way of looking at the enormous impact of Casey's channel. This is the Google search volume for the past 12 months. The term Casey Neistat as a search term versus the term boosted board. A boosted board, of course, being the electric motorized skateboard that Casey prefers to travel on. I actually ran the real numbers, and the correlation coefficient between the two terms is 0.57, meaning that there is a very strong relationship between people looking up Casey and people looking up boosted boards. His success is even more impressive when you consider how difficult it is to spell his name. According to Google Trends, these are the most popular misspellings of his name, and I have graphed them here for you relative to one another in terms of their frequency as search terms on Google. This is how popular he is on Google. A misspelling of his last name has been searched for more in the past 7 days than both a Backstreet Boy and a member of NSYNC. In his video, How to Get More Subscribers, Casey says that yes, he does edit it himself, and he spends an average of 4 to 7 hours per vlog editing, and he does not start editing until 9 p.m. I did the math, and that means that he's spent the equivalent of about 213 24-hour days editing his videos. Perhaps even more shocking is the amount of time that's been spent watching his videos. Right now he has about 1.3 billion total views. Let's say because his videos are pretty long that the average watch time per video is about 8 minutes, which means nearly 20,000 human years have been spent watching Casey Neistat's videos.